Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to pound cassava fufu the village style. I made this video a while back but I haven't been able to edit it, but now I have, so keep watching. So we'll be using an already washed cassava. The cassava root was peeled, washed, fermented for 3 days and then sieved with the excess water removed. We'll be adding some water, a little less than 1 cup, to soften it a bit for cooking. Though the amount of water added depends on the size of the cassava you're cooking. So for the first cooking, we'll be using a nylon to put it in. I hope you all know that cassava is cooked twice, right? Then the nylon is used to prevent the pots from burning by the time we are about to do the second one. And secondly, it prevents the possibility of having lumps and seeds in your finished product. So you add the mixed cassava, the one we mix with water, into the nylon, then you tie it and you cook. Place something that will serve as a cushion in a pot of hot water. It can be a rice bag, plantain or banana leaf, in order not to put the nylon directly to the pot. Then set to boil for around 5 to 10 minutes depending on the size of your cassava. You know it's done when it hardens up, no longer soft and wobbly as it was when you were first putting it into the pot. Don't overcook this anyway. Overcooking it makes it harder to pound. Here you can choose to cut up the nylon and pound it in your mortar, but I choose to go the easier way by pouring it in a bowl, then using a strong plate to mix in the outside that is hot with the inside that is cold. You do this till all of them are mixed up together. Then you now use your hand to knead it to be smooth, like very smooth. This is one reason I said it's better to use this waterproof method, because it's by the time you're kneading it and everything, there is no lump. You can never ever see any lump, because it's this first part that determines whether there will be lump in your fufu or not. You can see it's coming together, it's becoming smoother and all. And we are done, so onto the second cooking. So in that same pot, make sure the water is boiling, then mold the fufu into big mounds, not too big anyway, and be put it inside. You see why I said we are not going to use this method for the first cooking, because assuming we did, the pot must have been burnt with the first cooking, and then by the time you're cooking the second one, it will burn very well, and most times it end up not getting done well. After molding, you cover this up and set to cook for about 10 minutes. You check if it's done by using a cooking spoon and cutting open one of the molds. If it's still soft inside, it's not yet done, but if it's strong inside, you know it's done. And it's time for pounding. Transfer the cooked cassava into your clean mortar. Make sure you don't get in much of the water you use in cooking it to prevent the thing from being soft when you're done. This is where the work is, the pounding. So you just keep on pounding it with your pestle. If it gathers too much around the pestle, you use your cutter to scrape it down. Then you continue pounding and turn at some point until it becomes soft. This is going to take 5 to 10 minutes if you want to have a very smooth fufu. Sprinkle some water if it's too hard. You can use the water you use in cooking it or just plain water, and then continue pounding it. Can you see it? It's coming together now. It's getting smoother and smoother. Just scrape down the mortar, then make sure you're mixing all the water around it. Make sure there is no soft part around it. Mix it up all together, and I think we are done. Can you see how smooth it is? No lumps, nothing. Very pliable. So you cut this and put in a bowl with cover. This fufu can store up to 1 week. Just make sure you press it down well and cover tightly. Most times you have to maybe cover the upper part with a nylon or something, and it will last you. So pound up the remaining one in the pot if all of them did not enter the mortar, and fill up the bowl and cover. Just cook better egusi or noodle soup or oha soup and download this. This is like one of my favorite swallows, if not my favorite swallows. I think you can still store it in your fridge or something, but what we normally do here is put it in a big cooler and be cutting it out when you want to eat. And if it's too cold, you can just put it in a pot, put it in a line, wrap it in a nylon and put it in a pot and warm it up a bit before you eat, and that's it. And this is how it went down. You don't need to tell me. I know this method is very stressful, and I'm definitely doing another one, a simpler method. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.